Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your career, money, and finance messages, and it's going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and potentially your Jupiter. And these messages are going to be for the next 3 months, so that's August, September, and October, just in time for Scorpio season. Okay. I didn't get any songs, so we're going to jump right into these messages. I will say, doing it again, I have done a couple of these readings already. Just for background, sip water between each, because, talking, throat is dry, whatever. I gotta tell you, my throat chakra is like almost feeling blocked right now. So I don't know, like it's a little uncomfortable. So I don't know if you're feeling like you don't have a voice at work, or you don't have a voice when it comes to your finances and like what happens with that money. You don't get to like say so. Someone else may be in charge of the finances. But it just feels like, I don't know, like something's going on with your throat chakra. So focus on like blue foods, blueberries, butterfly pea tea, blue spirulina, things like that. And to really help out that throat chakra. I'm not getting that you have a problem with speaking up per se, but there's something that you don't necessarily have a say with when it comes to your current financial situation in regards to career and such. And so let's tap in a little bit to that and see where this reading takes us. Okay, so for your Kipper messages, we have mature man, and with that one, oh my gosh, I just heard you know better. You also have sudden wealth, and then false person. Yeah, it came out in this order. For some of you, your finances are being depleted and drained by something or someone. And for others of you, this just feels like depleting of finances in general. Just not feeling so hot right now. It seems like with the mature man, not that you're a man or there's a man involved, but it just seems like you were at the top of your game and somehow now you're not. You had everything set up, everything, it's like everything was just ready to go. And then like suddenly something happened where you like missed a plane, missed an opportunity, missed the moment, missed the mark. Something went horribly wrong here. Also, it seems like you need to be honest with yourself about this situation. It's like you're avoiding the money part of something, but that's not really helping the situation, because by avoiding it, that means you're not fixing it. And so you have to face this head on so that you can get your finances and your ducks back in a row. So far we're more tapped into the financial part more than the career part, although sometimes they go hand in hand. Regardless, it just seems like your finances are just a little bit out of whack. Perhaps something unexpected happened and put you on this path here. Planning and action came out in reverse, so it had to do with some type of impulse. So like maybe you bought something and it was non-refundable, impulse. Maybe you walked out or walked away from something that you thought was a good idea, and there was really no planning involved with that. But what this is a message for is thinking before you take action, not being impulsive. I say this in so many Scorpio readings, but Scorpio energy reminds me of Aries in that fiery, impulsive energy. It's like that stinger came out, something, and you have to now fix whatever this is. And here's the thing, you can fix it with, guess what? Planning and action. So we just need to focus on these next 3 months of turning this card back around so that you can properly plan for what it is that you need and what it is that you want. And how are we going to do that? Oh, wow. So yeah, from the message with the Kipper, it seems to be popping up in the tarot. We've got the Fool in reverse, we've got the Tower in reverse, and we've got Judgment in reverse. All in reverse, and they're all majors. So this was a big, big, big deal, okay? This is not something small like I went to the mall and spent all my money. This is not that. And even with that, like, it's a money come and money go kind of thing. It doesn't feel like buyer's remorse though. Like, this feels like an oops. Like, uh-oh, I can't believe I bought that, or I can't believe I spent this, or I can't believe I did that kind of feeling or energy. Again, with not being impulsive, the Tower's not in reverse actually, but the Fool and the Judgment are. And so this is like not thinking things through before you act or acted. And so maybe if you're listening to this in further into the 3 months, this already happened for you, and now you're just like, uh-oh, where was this reading back then? But you know, it doesn't have to be. Some people could be listening to this when this comes out in August. But this is just to say, like, it goes back to the planning and action and really planning things out. I'm also getting for this, like, you need to create the passageways that you want for the life that it is that you see for yourself. For some of you, I'm also getting that you don't know what you want. I don't even know where that's coming from. But it feels like you don't necessarily know what you want. And that's why you seem to be jumping off cliffs, so to speak. Meaning you're just like kind of doing things on a whim. And you're not really like thinking. It's like the mentality of you only live once, hence the Death card ruling you, but also the Tower card rules you as well. And so the thing is, something has to drastically change or nothing will change for you. And so if you don't take that initiative to make the change, this is where problems are going to continue for you financially. We got cut off, and I'm just going to resume with the last 2 cards here, because essentially the message was what it was, and it was kind of starting to, I guess, repeat a little bit. So hopefully that wasn't too redundant. I guess going back to tarot, you know, the cards and everything are still out in front of me. You have these 2 8s, so the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. And so 8 is about progress and accumulation. So basically, like, success being at your doorstep. You're not quite at the state of completion, but you are basically a little bit past the journey of. So if I could leave you on a positive note here, I would basically say that as long as you continue to progress forward, realize that you can actually make this change. You're not stuck. There's nothing holding you back except you. You can be successful in what this is. And that is what I will say about financial abundance. For our last two messages here, we have skeleton key, which is access, situations, and ability. And then for your mushroom message here, we have charmed. And charm says, you are attracting what you want. Life is magical now. Expect miracles. Okay? Watch your sun, moon, and rising and your Jupiter for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time.